Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back, of course. Look at this. What else could it be? It's Tiny Town. Oh, cool. A tornado. Sweet. Thank you. Right on time. Alright, I'm wondering, do I have the issue that people have been talking about? I know we have it in Walk City, but I wonder if we have the issue of homelessness. Big spikes of homeless population in Tiny Town as well somewhere. I guess we're just going to have to get lucky and find it. It can occur in parks, apparently, as well. Now, look at this. What's going on here? Since when do these need to be connected to the road? I don't think they do. I think that's fine. I'm not going to do anything about it. But I want to see if there's a bunch of homeless people gathering in parks or just stacking outside of buildings. Either one of those could be causing performance issues. They definitely are in Walk City. I don't know how I'm going to fix it. Yeah, I don't think it's happening here. At least I don't see it happening at any kind of reasonable scale that I can notice. I'm not seeing people just crowded in the streets. So one of the things I want to do today is I want to start balancing out our budget a little bit, because we are losing about $500,000 an hour, and we're spending a lot on a lot of things. First thing I'm going to do to try and fix this is we're going to increase all the taxes by 2% on everything, flat across the board. That's had an impact, somewhat positive impact. Good. The other thing I want to do is I need to go through and I need to start removing all of the excess crematoriums and things like that. Now, right now we are dealing with a lot of deaths, so they are actually helping out quite a bit. But I don't think we need as many of everything as we currently have, probably. We don't need to be spending $4 million in healthcare. We probably do need to be spending this $2 million in education, if I'm being honest. Police, I'll bet you we can get that turned way down. Yeah, let's start looking at healthcare and see where we can start removing things. So right here, immediately, where'd it go? I thought I saw two cemeteries just right near each other. Maybe I was imagining it. Oh, this isn't a cemetery, this is a clinic. Oh no, it's a crematorium. This is a crematorium with no upgrades. I almost don't want to have this here. It's not being used. 0 to 10 vehicles in use. Let's just get rid of it. The people were not pleased with that decision. This cemetery as well. Yeah, it's an old cemetery. It's been here for a while, but I don't think we need it. How much money do these make, or cost rather? This is $49,000 a month. Yeah, I'll take that back. Let's just start looking around. Where do we have a lot of the stuff in this part of Tiny Town? I think we're going to end up getting rid of. Now, this high school, we could always give it a... I'd have to change the way that the roads work if we're going to give it the sports field, which I don't think we're going to do. I'm going to start going through here and finding where we have structures that don't need to exist. For example, this college, is it full? It's not even near full. We have way too many colleges. This is almost $500,000 a month that we're spending. Let's get rid of it. One issue. Potentially resolved. High schools, how are they? We probably have too many high schools, honestly. Let's get rid of... That's $250,000. Let's get rid of this high school. There's probably another college around that we can get rid of as well. Is this a college? No, that's a university. That is a small high school. This is a row college. $81,000 a month. Let's get rid of that. Maybe we get rid of one of the big colleges. Although I don't think we have that many. How's this one doing? Elementary schools, always in demand. This is a medical university. We shall leave that the way it is. High school, that's fine. College. So yeah, 900 people going here. This one's costing us almost $1 million a month. Let's get rid of that. Yep, we're fine. That's okay. One more high school to get rid of? What about this one? Let's get rid of this one. Okay. I don't know if I want to remove any more colleges. What is this park for? Oh, it's just a park by itself. We might have too many parks as well at some point. We might need to start thinking about that as something that we need to get rid of. 800 people here, 900 now. Let me see. Can we afford to get rid of that? Not really, maybe. I'm going to leave that one for now. How are we doing now? That's barely impacted anything. It's not even helping. It might take a while for those numbers to update as well. Alright, let's focus on the healthcare, because I think that's where we've got way too much of health and death care. For example, this crematorium here. Wait, how many people were using it? None of the vehicles are in use. Nothing's happening with it. Let it go. What about this one? This one has one vehicle in use, and it's just chilling out back. And nothing else is being processed here for $650,000 a month. Let it go. This is being used. That's fine. No vehicles in use, but that's okay. We've got a big hospital over here with no patients. No patients at this hospital. $1.3 million a month we're spending here. I think we need to get rid of it, unless it's our only big hospital. But what is it also doing to the general health of the area around, I wonder? That's hard to measure. I think I'm going to leave the big hospital, but get rid of this medical center. How much does this cost to operate? $72,000? It's a fraction. Let's get rid of it anyway. This one's not used. We'll just get rid of that. Medical University, I think I'm going to leave that alone. Look at the crematoriums down here. This one's not being used for anything. And it's costing $2 million a month. Yeah, that's not okay. Say goodbye to this crematorium. This cemetery costs $250,000. That's probably okay. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty low cost. Now we have another big old hospital over here. Do we need two giant hospitals in the city? This one costs $1.3 million. I'm going to get rid of this one. And what is this one doing? Nothing. For $500,000. Go away. We'll build a smaller crematorium if we end up needing it. Which we will, because there's no other way for vehicles to get into the city, but that's okay. We'll build it without garages. In fact, yeah, we'll just build one without garages. Oops, lost a building. I'm not even going to do any upgrades. You know what? We'll keep that low cost. How we doing now? Half as much now. Our costs here. This number's not going down. I don't think that this number is updating yet. We're going to have to wait until August of 2029 for this number to more accurately reflect what's going on. But it's hard to tell. At least our population's going up. Now where else are we spending a lot of money? Let's take a look here at services. We've cut some of education, we've cut some of healthcare. We could probably cut more of healthcare. I'll bet there's more super expensive operating crematoriums. That one's fine. This is fine. It's full. This is barely... well, that's used more than most. This one's doing nothing for $500,000 a month. This is the critical eye that we have to take to these now and start identifying where are we spending the money on things that are doing nothing. This crematorium's doing nothing for $300,000 a month. Go away. Alright, let's look at something else. I think we've done enough for healthcare. I think education we don't want to mess with too much. We've already probably dipped into our high schools a little bit too far. Police. How much are we spending on our police services? 1.6? We're spending about as much on... yeah, let's maybe look at Parks and Rec instead, actually. Because I think police is going to be useful, whereas we don't need 3 parks here, do we? For this tiny area. We're going to have to just look around and see, where do we have too many parks? Like right here, too many parks. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Look at all these parks over here. Including this building here, which is basically its own park. Too expensive. We can't afford this. Over here, big park. Too expensive. Look at all the parks along the waterfront. Too many parks. We're gonna have to say goodbye to that tennis court. And we're gonna say goodbye to... I'm gonna leave that one, because it's all the way over there. This one here in the middle. There's too many parks over here. And then over here... I think we don't need this park. And we've absolutely blasted Walk City with parks, haven't we? No, we haven't. But we don't need this many parks anyway. This doesn't have to be here. This probably doesn't need to be here, and then this larger park. Yeah, we've got Notre Dame in the middle here, so I don't think we really need that much more. Get rid of that, and get rid of... well, actually I'm going to keep that because that's a modded asset, and it's kind of neat. Oh, these are all parks too. What do these cost to operate? $100,000 a month? I think the only way I can justify a lot of this is by taking our parking fees everywhere and just cranking it up everywhere. Parking needs to be profitable. This parking lot is apparently burned to the ground. It looks fine to me. I know that we built a lot of those underground parking with the park on top because it was just convenient. But they are very expensive to operate, and I hope that by cranking up these fees here... See, nobody's parking in these ones. I almost think we should get rid of one of them. Yeah, let's get rid of one of them. That's $100,000. Get rid of that. And how much are these being used? That one's got a decent amount. This one's got almost nothing. This one's got nothing. So I'm just going to get rid of 2 of these. And that's going to be a major impact, I think. Nobody's using this car park and it's costing us $100,000 a month. Go away. Look at this, we have another one of these here that nobody's using. Just get rid of it. How's our monthly balance gone? How are we losing more than before we started removing excess services? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me. What's going on? We're cleaning up excess services and we're losing more money as a result? Why? We increase taxes and we're losing more money. Are they too high? I don't think so. Population's going up. People are moving in. So what's wrong? This incineration plant costs $2 million a month. I don't even think we need it. What's our garbage look like? Which one's garbage collection? Yeah, we're processing massive amounts of garbage. I don't think we need this. This does generate a little bit of power for us, but I just don't think this is profitable. Uh-oh. You know what, though? That's okay. We'll put in a small recycling plant instead. Because we only need to process maybe another, yeah, like 700 tons a month. There we go. We can put in one of these little guys. We can get rid of that extra power line that's just dangling around underneath. There we go. We're losing more money. How does this keep happening? That tile upkeep is an absolute killer. If I could sell some tiles, I would. But I can't. Alright, maybe we need to spend a little bit of time here and finish building out these little farms. This might help a little bit. I don't know. Either way, it'll let me reset my mind by focusing on another task for a little bit here. Now, these little farming industries should just straight up be making us money, right? Or at least creating production for things that we need. Now we have a surplus. But that's not true. We don't really have a surplus because, look, we need this along with the oil to be making our petrochemicals, which we have a massive deficit of. So I don't know. You know what? We're going to build a ton of other industry, though, anyway, at some point, because there is some massive demand for it. Worst case scenario, we should be able to export this grain for profit. This is a massive farmland. Maybe we slow down for a little bit. We'll do it after. But for now, let me see. Can we fill in... Do we want farming zone or the residential farming zones? I can't do those because nobody's going to move in. Man, I don't want to build stinky. I don't want to build stinky. I suppose we could just build some roads off of this, since there's already an intersection there on the highway. There's already one here too. Doesn't even need to be that much. That'll do. It should let me start putting in some industrial structure here. Is there no 3x3 industry, or am I just crazy? This is normal industrial manufacturing. Don't know. And this stuff here, this won't fit, will it? It might fit here, but it needs to be 4x3? It doesn't even want to go. I don't even know. Did they get rid of 3x3? Was there never 3x3 industrial buildings and I'm just, like, dreaming of it? I must just have dreamt it. Wild. Also, I noticed we got lucky today in the duplicating of stuff isn't loading, and look at this, the traffic lights, they have their own little button at the top now. I think I can just do this, because I don't think anything can come in at different sizes. Makes things way easier. Yeah, these don't want to build at all. Why not? There's some weird criteria on this farming zone. It must be because it's modded, but I don't know what demand actually triggers it. Yeah, I don't know. We are continuing to bleed out. I might actually reduce our taxes again, because it didn't do anything. Increasing our taxes had almost no effect here. Yeah, our population's going down now. Wonderful. Everybody's so happy, though. These are just storage. These don't make any money, I don't think. Maybe they do. Yeah, there's massive demand for industrial buildings. Garbage is piling up at the geothermal energy plant. This might be the downfall of Tiny Town if this continues. So we're barely spending anything on our garbage management now. Our education is manageable. Should be manageable. We cut our healthcare in almost half. I don't know if that's had any other negative ramifications for our city. What happens if I just say... I realize these aren't tiny buildings, but if I did this, do they ever build them? No, see? This says it's destroyed. I can't rebuild it, so I don't even understand what's going on there. This thing here says nobody can get to it, so I might just delete it. I wonder if these tiny buildings are a problem. We just can't produce enough with them right now. That doesn't seem right. I'm just gonna spam more. Oh, we've got no more industrial demand all of a sudden. Somehow we have now satisfied all demand. If I build these little buildings here... No, it's a lie that there's any commercial demand, actually. It's probably just for low density, maybe? The chemical plant has been unlocked. And now we have no demand for anything. That's it. Our city is fully satisfied with its plummeting population and dwindling bank account. This is the perfect city. We need nothing else, they say. Chemicals. They make chemicals here. Alright. Does this cost me money? No. If anything, this probably makes me money. You know what? I think this might actually be broken. Can I move this without crashing the whole game? What if I just move it where it already is? Yeah, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like being there. Okay, let me think about this. I'm gonna move it across the street. Just because it seems... Whoa, no track connection. No, obviously. What do you mean? I need to connect you to the track first? So what if I do that? That's not allowed either? Alright, we're just gonna get rid of this. What is this, a cargo train terminal? Oh, we'll move that in a moment. How frustrating. So if I put you in there... Okay, yeah, you don't like that. But if I try to move you... Oh, now it's okay? Okay, I see. I just grab this. Everything will be okay. Now I can probably put this in. So I don't know what happens to all that cargo. Does it just get devoured by the void? I don't know. Oh look, we have demand again. I don't know why. I just saw a building over here upgrade. These are level 5 now. I wonder if any of the tall buildings in Circle City have actually hit level 5, the residential specifically. Doesn't look like it. The offices have, but that's not what I'm looking for. No, some of them are pretty close, but it's going to take them probably months, if not years, of earning to get enough money to finish that level 5 upgrade, it looks like. Like, this one's a quarter of the way there. Most of these are just offices. Does anybody even work at these office buildings? There's nobody in these offices. None. None. Okay, these have 5 employees? What the heck's going on here? This giant office building has 5 people working in it. Something's broken. That one's fine. This one has 5 people. Is it this building type? No, because this one is identical. Okay, what happens if I destroy you? And you. What if I start getting rid of any of these office buildings that have 5 people working at them? It's gonna be tricky to find them. High density offices. But it's just, it doesn't show me. Okay, that one's got only 5 people working. This one has nobody working in it. Alright, we'll get rid of it. This one has 5 people. We'll get rid of it. This one has 5 people. We'll get rid of it. This one has 5 people. Goodbye. This is so tedious. This one's only got 5 employees. Look at this. I don't understand. Go work somewhere else. Like, it has a maximum of 5 employees. That's the biggest issue. It's not that there's only 5 people working there. It's that only 5 people can work there. That seems like a bug. That can't possibly be intended behavior. This one. 5 people work here. Goodbye. 5 people work here. Goodbye. 5 people. Goodbye. This one has no employees. Nobody works here. 5 people. I'm literally just clicking on these buildings one at a time. This one has nobody in it. Same with this one. This one has 5 people. This isn't good. I'm tempted to just change these to high density business. This might actually be very good for the city. We'll see. Am I going to have to go through all of these buildings to find out which offices have nobody working in them and replace them with commercial structures? Oh, were those NA or EU? No, I can't. No, I don't have any more. I can't find them. This one is NA. Oh, wait. Offices don't have NA or EU, do they? No. See? This one's got nobody working in it. It's losing money. So we'll just wipe it out and replace it with commercial structures. As long as we've got demand for those. This one's got nobody in it. This one has nobody in it. Oh, it wasn't even zoned. What? This one has nobody in it. Does the zoning go away when I delete the building? No. So I don't understand. 5 people. This one's got no people. This one's got no people as well. This one's only got 5 people. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to do here. There are people using the subway, though. Alright, we're continuing to bleed out 14 million in the hole. You know what? I'm just going to keep plugging away at this every video and hope that eventually we figure it out. But I do think that office problem might be real, where it's only got 5 employees. Even these are some commercial buildings with nobody working in them. We have a lot of buildings. These buildings are all abandoned too. Look at this. The walled city is just full of empty... It's just surrounded by empty buildings. Alright, at least we have some idea of something that needs some work, or might just potentially get fixed in a future patch. We can hope. Alright, I think that's enough for Tiny Town for now. I need a tiny break. We'll go visit another city and see how things are going. What's this icon mean? Facility full. Oh, that's okay. Alright. If you've enjoyed this video, as silly as it was, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button to leave a like. Oh, good, another tornado. Thank you. Leave a comment. Let me know if you think we're ever going to get out of the hole in Tiny Town. I think we will. I think there's some bugs, specifically with offices, that we'd like to see resolved here. And then, yeah, see, there's another one, bendy letters. But I don't know what's caused that. Anyway, I think there's a few bugs, and we're slowly going to figure out our financial situation, hopefully before we run out of money. And if you're new here and you do enjoy these kind of videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications. Thank you for joining me. I hope I see you back again next time. Goodbye for now.